Open houses are great, not only for the seller and the listing agent because they help with increasing exposure for the property, but for the buyers too. Even more so if you're a first-time homebuyer and you've never been through the process before. If you've never been to an open house before, it may be a little intimidating because you may not know of whether or not you're actually allowed to be in there.
Hi. Am I even allowed to be in here?
But yes, you are allowed to be in there, so just walk in. There's only so much you can get out of photos in a virtual tour, and that's if the listing even has a virtual tour. And sometimes they might not even have great photos either. This is where open houses come in, and they're so great because someone might not have an agent, so they might not be able to schedule an actual showing for the property. They might not have time, at any other point during the week. So, during the weekend, there's, the open house is open from 1 to 4. They have some time between that time frame to actually go in and see the property, because it's a completely different experience when you actually see the house for yourself and you walk around and actually visualize yourself actually living there on a day-to-day basis for the next however amount of years you're there. Before we get into it, for any of you who have never been to an open house or you've never even attempted to look one up before, let me show you how it's done. Go to Zillow or any other real estate website. Enter the city that you're interested in, make sure that you're looking at homes that are for sale, enter your price range, specify what types of properties you're interested in, and make sure you filter out the homes that don't have open houses. You'll get a list of every listing in that area within your specified price range that has an open house coming up. I'd say do this on a Friday, since some agents don't input the information into MLS until later in the week. This will give you a more complete list of homes in the area that actually have open houses coming up. There's really only one good reason to walk into an open house: to learn. So here are 3 things that you can learn from walking into open houses. If you've never been to a specific neighborhood before, it may be a good idea for you to feel it out first. Drive around the neighborhood, walk around the neighborhood, or just try to take it all in as you walk into the open house. Different people have different needs and preferences. Some neighborhoods might be a perfect fit for one person, but someone else may never be able to see themselves living there. Some people might have certain places in mind already, but then they go to an open house in a neighborhood they're not familiar with, and turns out they really like it there. So don't limit yourself to just one location. When you already know what you want to spend, it's good to know what you can get within your budget. If you're not an all-cash buyer, you need to get pre-approved first so that you know what you can afford to buy. When you start going to more and more open houses, you'll get a sense of what you can get within your price range in different areas. If you want, go to open houses a little bit outside of your price range so you have an idea of what that price range has to offer compared to yours. It will also give you a sense of whether or not your expectations exceed your budget. On the same note, you'll want to go to open houses in different areas that you're interested in too, because again, going based off what I said before, your budget can get you completely different things in different areas. Try asking yourself these questions as a starting point. Where do I want to live? And what can my budget get me in this area? For example, if your budget is $2.5 million, you'll want to ask yourself, what am I looking for in a home, and can I get that for $2.5 million in the area that I want? Now, you might think that $2.5 million can pretty much get you anything, but as per usual, it depends. For example, in Salinas, depending on where in Salinas you choose to live, $2.5 million can probably get you a 5-bedroom house that is 3,500 square feet on 2.5 acres in a gated community. Maybe, if you like gated communities, that is. But if you go to Carmel by the Sea, $2.5 million can get you a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house that is 1,500 square feet on a 5,000 square foot lot. Different areas may also get you completely different styles of homes and in various conditions depending on the price point. Let's say that you're not an all-cash buyer, but you went to a loan officer and got pre-approved for $750,000. What can that get you in different areas? For the sake of convenience, let's stick with Salinas and Carmel. In Salinas, Again, depending on where in Salinas you choose to go, you can get yourself a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house that's 2,000 square feet with a good backyard that's in good condition. Again, depending on which neighborhood you go. In Carmel by the Sea, you won't get you won't get nothing. You get zero, nada. You won't even get a condo here for that price. If you don't have an agent yet, there's always going to be one at an open house. So feel free to ask questions. If you're a first-time homebuyer, this is a great opportunity to learn about how the home buying process works. The process gets a heck of a lot less overwhelming when you at least have some idea of what to expect. And since you don't have an agent, this doubles down as an opportunity for you to get to know different agents. You can start to get a sense of how different agents work because every agent has their own personality and style. Try looking for these 3 things. Do you like their personality, how they explain things, and how they make you feel overall? If you meet an agent you like, who you get along with, who explains things in a way that makes sense to you, and they make you feel good because they're friendly and inviting, you may consider working with that agent. One thing to note is that you don't want to get information overload. You simply just want to learn about the overall process and the first few steps you should be taking to get started. From there, just go and take action. Speed is key in this market. Thank you for watching this video, and as a little summary, you want to go to open houses to learn about the process, learn about the neighborhood and the home, and what your price range can get you, and meet different agents so you can find someone that you would enjoy working with. You will be with that agent for the entire process, so make sure you find someone you get along with. I hope this video was helpful in some way, shape, or form, and if there's anything that you think that I missed, just let me know. Again, I hope you enjoyed it and have a good day.